Hey guys, Blue Boxers here, and we're starting a game with Guan Yu solo. Now, I picked Guan Yu as my next video for solo lane because a lot of people don't know how to play him. Um, because he's quite a difficult god at the moment, because people think he's overpowered. He does have a lot of bad picks in the solo right now. Um, Hercules does really well against Guan. He's a fun god to play. And he does well against mages, so look for that um, as a counter. Um, so right here, I'm gonna start with I'm versing an Aphrodite. I know I'm against Aphrodite or a Nox, so I'm just gonna rush Emerald Talisman. It's a little greedy because not getting Hog in the meta right now is really greedy to do. But I don't think Afro and Circuit are gonna gank, and even if they do, I'm not gonna be that far behind. I don't really want to start Hog for this guide because I really want to show off the potential with teleport and speed. Um, the two actives I get are teleport towards and heavenly agility. It gives you more healing and it also boosts all your allies up. Now, in this game, we're going to be playing a support mentality sort of build. Well, we're going to be playing like a support solo. This is more support than even my Sobek solo guide. We're not going to be building really damagey. In the early game, we're going to be building Jotuns, but that's going to be for utility and using your heal and your 3 to rip their protections. Um, Again, I'm going to be building super tanky. I do have a Hu Yi support, so that's why I'm doing this. Guan Yu works really well when you're building tanky. He does really well for himself, and he helps his team a lot. Looks like this is going to be just a normal game. No early invades. You also want to check, though, after you do speed, there's a little narrow path that you can check that most people take. You can check if they're going to early invade, and it gives you a little time to work with it. So I just pull out speed buff here because my chalk was a little, I don't know, um, distracted. We get speed really fast because of this hog, but we're going to take this blue really slowly because my base damage is really bad with just Emerald Talisman, but my sustainability is really good with it. Um, I'm just gonna, yeah, like I said, this is gonna be really slow without Hog, but I really didn't want to go Hog this game. I'm just, it's really nice having that teleport towards with Guan Yu. I'm gonna get my heal first because I know we're gonna take a lot of damage from not being quick enough to the lane. That's the thing you suffer from not starting Hog is you remove your ability to get consistent wave domination in the early game. It don't matter though. Guan Yu has great clear with his 3. This is a kind of hard matchup though, because his 3 can be stopped with a stun, and that's your main source of clear. And Aphrodite has that really easy line stun that she can land, right? So you gotta be careful of that when you're going to the wave. You gotta juke that a little bit. Luckily, this Afro doesn't even think of doing that. I think she's just leveling her 3 and her 2 and not worrying about her kiss. Just for her wave clear, and I understand that, so that's kind of good for me. She could be shutting me down with my wave clear right now if she got 1 point in the kiss, though, just saying. I got my 1, and I can heal off the waves for the amount of damage they did. And now she's going to take a little bit of archer damage as they go into the tower, or she's going to have to lose some gold here. A good thing to note is Aphrodite actually has the longest basics in the game right now, so she can easily take out those minions. Again, I juke that unnecessary damage from the birds that I could have taken there. I healed the wave, so it's really annoying for her to clear it. That's a really good thing to do with that heal. She can heal herself very well, but I can heal my wave, and I use that to my advantage. I take a little bird poke, but I'm just up in her face. I'm up in her face all the time because she's so low. I constantly want her to be not focusing on the wave, or focusing on the wave and me just doing damage to her. Surprising damage. Guan doesn't really bring, well, he brings a lot of damage, but it's not very surprising. It's over a period of time, so they can really work with it. That's why I think he's not very used at the moment because his damage isn't as quick as a Hercules driving strike or something like that. Um, but a good thing to note is with his sustained damage brings a lot of utility. My 3 does really well with clear, and it's a long damaging zoning ability. My alt is one of the best speed buffs in the game for getting into a fight. It gives you tremendous speed and allows you to loop around all the enemies and get that alt off. Um, I'm gonna get boots 1 here, and I'm also gonna get um, teleport 2. I look to see what else I could get, but I get teleport 2 and a couple wards because I'm against the circuit and I don't want to have to waste my alt um, to waste my alt in that situation. Considering I have teleport, I can teleport to anyone in any lane I want for the next 170 seconds, so I don't want to waste my alt. Alting is also a great way to rotate. I could climb all the way to the red there on their side, and I could ult the mid lane and maybe secure a kill. I just look to place my wards here. I place a ward on the fire giant because it gives me good vision of where they are and if the mid's gonna rotate. I like the fire giant ward. Another great ward is right by their blue, which I probably will do. That's a aggressive ward. You can also do a defensive ward right at the back there, so Circuit doesn't come from behind. That blocks the mid rotation and the jungle rotation unless she took the really long speed route. I'm sharing XP with my chalk here. I'm just trying to get as much ahead as possible. Right here I should have probably gone for the wave and not missed the entire wave, but mistakes were made. We get the blue buff though, and my 3 is starting to do crazy damage. It does a lot of damage even if you're not building physical power. Very good ability. Really fun to use. That's why I'm making this guide too, because if you guys are bored of the regular Chalk solo or Herc solo, Guan's just sustainably fun. I don't get bored of Guan because his alts gives you a different impression every time. You can see that 3 is just ripping through him. Chalk's doing a crazy bit of damage. I pop my alt just to secure a kill and get that stun off. So that's really good. Nox comes from the long way to rotate over. On her gets a great stun. I'm popping my 3 at the same time, removing those protections. I just heal my team. That heal is on a very short cooldown, so make sure you use it just rapidly over time. We're looking to secure the red. I just zone out Aphrodite from doing anything else. Unfortunately, the Sylvanas came for a rotation, so it stops us from getting the red. I back in front of the on her in case any shenanigans came out, like a Cupid heart bomb out. Cupid's all the way on the other side. An auto attack, something like that. I just wanted to be sure he lived. Unfortunately, the chalk stays a little too long, but we cleaned up and we gave a lot of jungle pressure. If our Poseidon lives here, that's great. And actually, I make a really good play here. My dash is up and I have my heal at level 2, so it heals a lot. I go in, I'm hugging the wall to get as close to him as possible. I dash in, heal that little mount to save him, and he gets out. I notice my on-hers here, so I pop my ult right away. I actually somehow missed that stun. I'm not sure. I was in the radius, but I'm just gonna clean her up with my 3. Consistent damage. It's very hard to escape from, so really good ability there. My dual lane's doing fine considering we have I couldn't believe that Poseidon lived. That was really good juke by him and a really good heal by me that saved his life. Honor's picking up the left side camps and we got right side camps as well, which is very good for our team. I'm just gonna take this time to ward. I'm gonna put aggressive ward up front and I'm gonna put aggressive ward for my mid lane as well. You really like wards against a Circuit. She's so mobile. If you catch her out in an area with a ward when she doesn't have her cooldowns up, we can do a lot. I told my team to get some wards. I have TP. I can get in the fight if you guys get wards. But throughout this entire game, I'm the only one that buys wards, so that kind of sucks. But I go back and I get a little bit of farm, and I forgot to finish Stone Guy. Stone Guy is a huge item. Aphrodite will literally do 0 damage to me with this item. If you're against a magical with a lot of poke and a lot of sustain, Stone Guy is a really good item. Um, so look to buy that against a magical in the soul lane. Any magical really. It's very, very, very good item, and it's cost efficient too. Because once you finish it, it gives you so much utility and so much healing. It heals quite a bit of your health over time, so it's a very good item. Um, Afro again in the soul lane, it's just a farm fight right now. I'm not really looking to kill her. I'm just taking a little bits of poke as I can. I'm considering leveling my 2 here, but I'm going for the support because I know I keep forgetting I have a Hu Yi support. That's gonna be nothing, you guys. So I'm just looking to pick up the red. I didn't realize Circuit was behind me. I reset it again, and they're losing farm from not taking that red, so that's very good. I healed the wave, and I helped this Hu Yi get the tower for free. We don't trade anything for it. I might have lost a couple minions. That is completely fine. I'll get these 2 archers of XP, which is completely fine with me. I'd rather have that than, I'd rather have a tower gone than, whatever. I'll get my blue buff here. I got the XP from it because I hugged the wall. Get the blue. Hopefully I can push left lane. I have blue now, and I can sustain, but Aphrodite just got blue too. But Chalk's damage is just crazy right now with the death toll. I look to see if I can rotate for a mid gank, but on her is pushing the wave, so that was a bad call by me. I should have just gone back. I also see mid camps, but I didn't have the timer in my head, so that's a wasted rotation by me, and Aphrodite gets a whole half the wave into the tower again because of that misplay. Having mid camp timers, if you're a soul laner and you have the chance to rotate to mids and get them, you win your lane. If you get mids once or twice on the left side, there's no chance you can lose your lane. Mid camps offer you so much gold and so much experience. It's crazy. I was actually looking forward to in the new map. If you've seen the new map, it's on PTS by the way. You can try it out. I was hoping for a different meta. I was really hoping they would let mid camps go because we've had them for so long, and it's kind of dull. It's a kind of dull playstyle. I know it forces fights, but it's very dull. For me anyway. You guys can comment down below on this channel if you think mid camps should stay or not, and what would replace them. I was talking to my friends about putting that attack speed buff in place of the mid camps. I'm not sure how that would go, or maybe removing the blue from the dual lane and putting it in the mids section, and then putting the attack speed buff on the dual lane. I'm not sure. I think they could have done more. She's getting a little bit of damage on me, but look at that heal. Every time I take damage with my passive, my healing scales, so it's a very good, very, very good heal. And with Stone Guy, I'm healing constantly anyway, so I'm not really afraid of this Aphrodite's damage, and I'm just clearing really easy, just getting my farm, getting tankier and tankier, getting more mobile every single time, every single wave, more experience, more gold in my hand, into my pocket, buy some stuff, feel good, finish boots, get sprint, and a couple wards. Now, I bought sprint considering I thought my team was going to get wards, but they didn't get any wards. If I knew my team wasn't getting wards, I wouldn't have gotten teleport to towers, or teleport to wards. We pick up a clean kill here. I teleport the ward, pop my ult. That's the power, you guys. Even though my team doesn't have wards across the map, and I don't think teleport would have been worth if I knew that my team wasn't going to ward. Did you see that pop sprint, pop your ult, you catch up to them in half a second. You get so fast, you're so fast into lane, and you're so fast with that damage, and I'm allowed to pick up this tower for free because of that pickup. So I win my lane. I don't even care about the tower, really. Just pop my heal to heal the wave, and I get considerable amount of damage on the tower, and it falls, which is very good. I've won my lane against an Aphrodite with huge sustain. So that's very good for a Guan Yu. I haven't been ganked once, uh, and I've had wards the entire map, so that's very good for me. They've kind of just let me get to a point where I'm doing crazy damage right now, and I'm tanky. Aphrodite is completely letting her soul lane go. Surcat looks to aggress on me here. Um, I try and juke the taunt, but it's a very easy ability to hit. Her passive procs on me, and it does a crazy amount of damage, even though I'm so tanky. I just do a little jump because, you know, um, Guan is very fun. I have a lot of fun with it. He might be my next diamond, actually. I think he's around 7 worshippers. I popped my ult because I thought we were going in, but you can see the amount of I get plucked here too. I don't die because my heal is so strong. I pop sprint just to keep myself safe a bit, and you can see the mobility Circuit brings. I think she really needs a nerf because that it's just crazy the amount of mobility she has. So I get a sentry here, and I teleport to the wards, getting behind the enemy lines. Unfortunately, the chalk's pushing up a lot, and I didn't realize that, so I probably wouldn't have warded on the left side. I could have gone in earlier. I pop my 3 a little preemptively. It zones them really well. I dash in, heal my on her, try and get out of the mez, but you know, still hits me. Chalk picks up the kill because Chalk is so strong with his penetration and his autos from Death Toll still. Chalk does a lot of damage when you build in damage. I dash out, pop the heal on her, pop the heal on myself, get myself back to half HP, get a ward out, get the sentry ward, pick off that ward because a lot of people ward there and it's a very easy ward to pick up. And on her clears the wave safely, and we just waste their time. We see that Hu Yi is pushing left side, so we're just completely wasting their time here. And they don't even acknowledge it because they're on us so much. We're bringing so much pressure, but we're not going fully in yet. So that's really good. Our Hu Yi picks up the left side tower for free, and we just get out. You know, we did our job. We distracted. I can't wait to see if this skin Guan Fu gets an update. I think it really needs one. It still looks very cool, and the player card just recently got an update, so hopefully they do it. But regardless of that, I think it's a cool skin. Um, I've always liked it. I played Guan when he first came out. I remember his ult. Um, I remember so many people were disappointed when they reworked Guan, but it was for the best. I really do miss his ult though. His ult was super fun to hit. Really cool mechanic with it too. Um, so I just go back to the laning phase and clear the minions, and I'm starting to farm again. Again, my teleport to wards is up, and I have a ward in middle lane, an aggressive ward, so I can rotate whenever I want. I can also just move there. I look to see if anyone's got wards on the right side. Looks like Chalk's gonna get picked up here because he was really far in. I pop my ult a little preemptively, but it gets me close to the Nox and gets no stun off again. That was weird. But good Aegis by Nox, but I get that one auto off. And I look to just get out. I'm actually going to pop my shielded teleport. Or not my shielded teleport, but my teleport to wards. I heard Aphrodite use her kiss there, so I knew she couldn't stun lock me off my teleport to wards. So I got out scot-free. You have to use that really cautiously, and it's always a risk because you might get completely blown up and targeted, or you might not, you know? But at that time, it saved my life, and I would have died if I didn't have it. So, teleport to wards is actually working out very well this game. Weirdly, I mean, I'm the only one warding this entire game. It's very weird that this is working out. I try and get close to my honor. I get the heal off. I get my 3 off to zone away the Cupid autos, and I zone away the Sylvanas as well. My honor goes back in though. A little bit, yeah, he's getting a little bit more damage. So we just get out. I tell him to just run. I'm just gonna dash out and go back to my blue. It will be respawning soon, and you want to get up as fast as possible. It looks like they're going mid lane though, so I rotate over. I don't want this tower to go down, but with Circuit's autos it might. Chalk does a really great job of distracting them. I get in with my ult. I'm uh, CC immune during my ult, so none of that Sylvanas knockup BS actually hit me, so that's really good. Uh, so we stopped them from taking mid lane, and their tank went back to base. So they have no contention of this Gold Fury. Even though we don't have wards on it, this will blow up in a matter of seconds. Um, so really good call by my team. And we get the Gold Fury and look to push right lane. We see Cupid's out position a little bit, but we couldn't pick him up at all. So that's fine. We get the blue buffs. We're trying to get every buff. Speed buff is down already, so we can't pick that up. We need some wards on right side, so I think I back after this fight for some wards, because we really do need wards on the right side. There's been no wards this entire game. Anyway, going into my build, I have Stone of Gaia, Boots, and Jones. It's going really, really, really well. I'm going to look to pick up Witchblade here. Witchblade is a huge item. It's only affecting 2 people on the team with the physical power debuff, but it gives you tremendous stats regardless. I pop my ult to get close to the Nox, get a lot of consistent damage off, get my 3 off. She gets pillared, I pick up the kill with my 3. I actually wanted the On Her to get the kill because On Her just did a lot of work with that spear. I'm going to go in through the tower here because we're in a bad position. I heal my friends up. I go in first because the On Her looks like he wants to escape. I just juke out a little bit, pop my heal on the On Her and everyone around me, and it lets us get out of a bad position. Unfortunately, that pillar was a very bad pillar, almost killed Chalk, but I healed him up and he lived because of my heal. It's on a very low cooldown now with Jotuns, so it's a very, very, very good ability at the moment right now. And as you can see, even with just Boots Jotuns, I'm doing a crazy amount of damage with my attack chain. I just back to see if they could rush a Fire Giant because we have no wards, but I go for blue because it's up and I didn't get the last time. I had to defend middle last time, which sucks, but I get my blue, and my wave's been pushed up this entire game, so I don't really even have to worry about it. I can freely rotate. Afro comes by to push the wave, though, because it's been pushed up for so long. Yeah. Which Cursed Blade finished, and I get Sentry Ward for Fire Giant. Fire Giant is going to be a key objective soon into this game. We have a very good lead. We have a lot of gold, but our team comp starts to fall off. We have a lot of physical damage and not a lot of magic damage. Poseidon's our only magic damage in this team. So we're going to fall off mid to late game, and then we're going to probably come back up once we finish those core physical damage items. I take out their Sentry Ward, and Sylvanas and Cupid are here. They throw out the surrender because Huyi got caught. This was a really fun game, to be honest. These guys are really awesome. I had a lot of fun playing with them. I play with Homefei quite a bit. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but whatever. He seems like a nice guy. He's fun to play with. He gets a really, really good jump spear combo. I dodge out of Cupid's Heart Bomb, and then I dash in and heal my friend. Poseidon's getting a lot of damage on him. I pop my heal, try to save him. He gets out. I'm not sure if he goes back in and gets caught here, but no, he lays down the cripple. He gets a very, 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 very good pillar stun combo, and I pop my heal. My heal's on a, like, nearly, it feels like half a second cooldown. I just keep popping it and regenning. We go for red, which is a very bad call by us because we don't know where any of the teammates are. So at this moment I can't heal with my heal, but I just pop it for the On Her. I'm not sure where, yeah, he was at full health anyway. So I block them from stopping On Her's back so he gets out free. And then I pop my ult just to get out of that bad position. Guan, you're awesome, yeah. Yes, I am. But we're We're doing really well here, even though we haven't had any ward. I don't know how we're doing this well. We haven't had one ward from anyone else besides me, but wards don't win games, I suppose. They do. They do. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Wards do win games. They're very cheap. Just buy them, please. Please, to any new players, just buy them. Saves you a lot of time. Um, I don't mind the Hui sign all used there. We pick up Aphrodite very cleanly. I'm taking a lot of damage from Cupid though, because I don't have much physical protection. The Executioner does a lot of damage to me. I pop my heal over and over again during this entire team fight. He gets a very good stun. I put myself in a very bad position here. Surcat ult down. I can't heal for the next couple seconds and I just die from the dot. But I don't go towards my team if I know I'm going to die from that ult because I don't want to spread the poison. Simon puts himself in a very bad position as well. I think he's going to get picked up here, but he actually gets a very good knockup, and Hu Yi picks up the kill on Surcat. So that was a very good fight, but it seems like our team is just getting picked up by this really good comp that they have. Our team's too much physical damage. Uh, we have 2 ADCs and 2 bruisers. It's a very strange team, but it's working because of our skill. With this type of team comp, you kind of have to rely on skill, and Onher's hit a lot of pillar stun combos. Chalk's hit a lot of great ults. I've hit a lot of great ults. I've healed my team over and over again, and we've done really well for ourselves based on the skill shot hits. So Chalk does a really good thing here and stops it back. We don't unfortunately have any wards, so I can't teleport in. I buy myself 2 wards just in case. I want to get them along the fire giant so I can pour in if they try and do it again. It doesn't look like they're going to continue it because Chalk got them low enough that they couldn't do it, which is a very good play by Chalk there. Poseidon gets stunned and almost dies, but everything's all good. I pop my heal on Poseidon and look to place defensive ward at the fire giant, just so I can TP in, and a back ward so I could TP in there. A good ward, I place that ward there because I can TP in and pop my ult and then loop around without them knowing where I'm coming from if they try and start fire giant. But everything's kind of zoned, everything's kind of even now. This is a very close game when it comes to it, but we still have a very good lead. So that's really good. I pick up my blue. I think Hu Yi wanted that, but I just say nah. Nah, boy. Picked that up really easily, and looks like we're going to pick up Gold Fury here. So without contention, we got Gold Fury. Without any wards, we got Gold Fury. Their support on their team is doing something wrong. We really should be getting picked off more because we have no wards, but we get lucky this time. See, as soon as I see those minions curve back and they're not taking their path, I know that people are rotating on me, so I pop my ult, pop my sprint just to get the hell out of there. And no one can catch up with me. I'm so fast, I pick up some more physical defense. I gotta pick up Sovereignty soon because my Hu Yi did not pick up Sovereignty and my Chalk did not pick up Sovereignty. No one has Sovereignty on my team, and Sovereignty is the best physical AoE protection item in the game. If only, it's just a crazy item. And as I said before, these guys want the speed buff a lot, as you can see. Who won? Who won? Oh, okay. Well, the Chalk won because, Oh, that pillar, though. So I drop a sentry on the fire giant as well, and I pick up a free ward there, which is very good for us. I put a very aggressive ward there. Again, I'm hugging walls with some of the wards here, mainly for me, so I can TP in and they don't know where I'm ulting from. I try and juke, but I'm terrible at it. I dash through, make it very awkward, pop my heal for Chalk, because he's going to chase down this Cupid and end his life. Unfortunately, the Cupid lives, and Chalk puts himself in a very bad position. I'm very scared of the Cupid damage right now. I don't have a lot of physical protection, but I just pop my ult. I get all this damage off on him, get the auto off, pop my heal. I'm really not afraid of the Nox damage as much. I sustained her entire combo there and still lived. I popped my heal again because it's on such a low cooldown. I can't do anything for my Hu Yi. I could not do anything. Um, I get greater sprint here because I actually should have picking up Heavenly Agility there. That was my misplay. I looked to heal him, but he dies way, way, way too fast. Um, the Anher's in a bad position, and the support inside me wants, my teammates want to let him go. Even he says to save it yourself. But, you know, I'm a support. I'm the support Guan solo, man. I have to go in. I have to try and save my teammate. So I go in, try and get the heal off him as fast as I can. I get it. Doesn't do that much. We almost pick up Circuit, and I just get the hell out of there. I pop my sprint. Sylvanas gets a really good pull on me, but it actually helps me out because the other teammates were following me. You know, I really didn't want to leave a friend behind. I taunt because I got out swag. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, we won't. We won't. Um, See, I thought he was kind of mad at me because it's weird how the chat works, isn't it? When they say, like, people say GG well played, and some people are like, GG well played, that was a terrible game. What are you talking about? No, it's the phrase has been used so much that it almost acts as a negative. It's very weird. So when he said thank you, Guan, I thought he was being like sarcastic, but no, he wasn't. Um, we a good combo, I suppose. Uh, I can't really fight Afro and Cupid here. I don't have enough damage. I get poked out with that bomb. It almost looks like a heart. That bomb. I know it's Cupid, but the bomb looks it's gross. It's all veiny. It's weird. So I'll just go clear the wave, get that experience. My team's coming over. It looks like there's gonna be a fight in the left lane here. Hu Yi gets caught out by the stun, gets popped. I heal him with that crazy, crazy heal. Poseidon's getting caught out, so I pop my ult to try and zone away the Cupid and the Sylvanas, but he's just gonna get Circuit ulted. I can't heal him because of the anti-healing. I pop my 3, get all the protection reduction on them, and you know, we clean up that Afro very, very nice. We chop her up. So I get my heal on, or actually no, I go for the body blocks because I don't have enough for my heal, and then I save enough mana to get the heal. I didn't know if Circuit had her crits at all, so I really want to body block that for my Hu Yi. I didn't have any mana. That's the only way I could have, you know, gone now. Meanwhile, our Chalk is getting the Phoenix for completely for free. We won that team fight, and we only lost Poseidon. So this is really good for us. So far, we've gotten a lead. We actually almost could have ended it here if they fully committed. Chalk fully commits, but Anher does not. I say on my way, and this is where Anher could have maybe ended it. You can see its health, and then he backs up. We could have taken it if he had listened to me, and I could have healed it, but no matter. We get out. I pop my ult just to be safe so I don't get picked up, because they could easily take Fire Giant, and I'm really the only zone potential we have on our team besides Chalk ult, and he's dead, right? Hu Yi does a lot of zoning too, but I don't want him to waste himself. I try for the body blocks here because get wrecked. I mean, I'm garbage, so I'm just going back. And I pick up Sovereignty here, which will be really good for our team considering we haven't had it for 32 minutes in the game. We haven't had Sovereignty yet. Hu Yi looks to get picked up here, but he gets out. Really lucky there that he didn't get picked up. That would have been bad for our team. So we're just getting speed on her so he can box the Cupid a lot easier. And we look at Fire Giant. I'm wondering if I should get wards or if we could rush it down. We might be able to rush it down here, but we notice that Cupid and Afro and Sylvanas are there. So I pop in, get my heal off on her, and I use my ult to try and save the Anher. I could have maybe saved the Poseidon, but I had to pick one person at that point, and I value Anher's damage more than the Poseidon. I haven't seen a a really good alt, a terrific alt. That's what I was trying to say, by Poseidon. So I feel as if the Honor has more damage output than the Poseidon. Those Cupid autos are really hurting me. I get around the mid camp so they don't hurt me. I'm gonna get picked up here, but I pop my heal. I'm just wasting their time completely. Hopefully my Honor gets out. Yeah, the Honor gets out. The Hui almost gets out here, but he gets stunned by Afro. He gets a lot of good jukes, but dem Sylvanas alt, or dem those autos from Sylvanas just, clean him up. And they almost actually lose the game because we were distracting that long. Chalk goes in, try and clean someone up, but he actually almost dies. I asked someone to get a very aggressive ward to see if I could tank the Titan for one of my teammates and then they could get the damage out. Um, I still have a lot of damage with my ult. Your ult does hit every character in the game. Like, it hits minions, so don't think it just hits gods. It hits minions. It can clear a wave. It can also focus a Titan and do a lot of damage. The Honor gets picked up because he goes a little too ham, but whatever. It's okay to make a mistake now and then, but when Fire Giant's up, it's a little risky. Look at how close that Titan is to dying. Like, that's where we throw our game. We could have all just grouped up and ended it there, but it does not matter. We're very far ahead, but one team fight could still swing the game just like completely, just completely over. But again, ward the Fire Giant, ward as much as you can. This is a very long game. I expected this game to be a lot quicker, considering our lead and the physical damage. Now this is a great play I make. I see the Sylvanas is chasing me. I put myself in an awkward position because I know my Hui is on the Fire Giant. I'm baiting this Sylvanas so hard. He doesn't realize that we're on the Fire Giant because of course we have a ward on it. And we pick up Fire Giant completely for free. And then he notices that I've been just completely wasting his time. He stops there for a second and he's just like, oh, they were on Fire Giant. Oh no. So Circuit tries to get a little bit of damage. She's building Malice, which is very strange. I think Malice is terrible, in my opinion. Pop the heal on Poseidon. Heals on a very short cooldown again. I've said that like 10,000 times this video, but that's one of the good moves of Guan Yu. My 3 is starting to fall off. Its damage is not doing as much as I'd like. I try to pop some Magi's blessings there, but they spread out really well, and I get myself in a very bad position. You'll see. The Cupid damage is doing a lot of damage, even though I have Sovereignty. I look to get out, but like all those cripples, all the damage, I couldn't do anything. Luckily, we got all the Phoenixes down with that one fire wave. On her goes tremendously ham on the Cupid, which is a very good idea because Cupid could do a lot of auto damage on our team. So that's a really good play by on her there, and we just clean up the game. So guys, as you can see, I was going into Quinn size as my last item. I was going to go a little bit more bruisery because I knew my 3 was going off, but most of this game I was playing as a support. It was a very fun game. You could see how Teleport to Wards could have worked better if they had warded, but you'll see how many wards I placed compared to my team. You'll see. Just wait. Let's just wait. 5 and 3 and 11. I did really well that game. I was in more fights than I thought I could have been, so that was really good. And 19 wards. No one else placed any wards besides me. I did more damage than the Hui. I took so much damage. I was the brick wall of that game, but Chalk also took a lot of damage. I mitigated a ton of damage, 39,000 damage. And yeah, that's the video. I also healed 7,000 player healing. More than the Sylvanas and the Cupid combined. So that was really good. More than the Afro as well. So Guan Yu heal is ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you really like this. This video took a long time. I'm sorry about that, but it was a lot of fun. I've been experiencing a lot of DCs lately in my conquest matches, so my videos might come out later than they should have. This came out a couple days later than it should have, but you know, I'll be releasing new content almost every week. So follow me on Twitter. I'll link that down below. Subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing. If you like what you see, blue boxes. Anyway, yeah. Really, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Another video done.